Imagine a world where a $5 bill unlocks an international adventure within 30 minutes. Most travelers overpay for private hires, yet a hidden gateway exists right at the edge of Singapore's northern frontier. We are standing at the threshold of the Kranji MRT station, a seemingly ordinary transit hub that serves as the primary artery into Malaysia's bustling heart. Today, we decode the precise logistics of the most efficient cross-border commute on the planet. From the tactical selection of bus lines to the psychological warfare of the immigration queues, this is not just a commute. It is a masterclass in strategic urban navigation. Prepare to witness the most comprehensive guide to reaching KSL City Mall. Your journey begins at the North-South Line's Kranji station, marked by its distinctive timber-inspired architecture. This isn't just a stop, it's a high-stakes staging area where timing is everything. Upon exiting the fare gates, you are faced with a choice that determines the next 2 hours of your life. The air is thick with anticipation and the distant hum of heavy diesel engines. Why do seasoned commuters flock here instead of Woodlands or Marsiling? It is the proximity to the causeway. We are analyzing the specific exit points and the layout of the bus interchange, ensuring you don't lose precious seconds. Understanding the geography of this specific MRT station is the first secret to a seamless international crossing. Standing at the bus stop, the options appear overwhelming. You see the red and white SBS Transit 170X, the green Causeway Link CW1, and the reliable 160. Each has a different cadence, cost, and destination logic. The 170X is your surgical strike weapon. It loops specifically between Kranji and JB Central, bypassing unnecessary detours. Meanwhile, the CW1 offers a private alternative that often maintains a different frequency during peak hours. Did you know that your EasyLink card works differently across these operators? Choosing the wrong line could result in a 20-minute delay before you even leave Singapore. We break down the exact frequency intervals and the peak hour surge pattern. The queue at Kranji is a living organism, reacting to the rhythm of incoming trains. To master the boarding process, one must observe the filling technique of the bus marshals. Position yourself strategically near the front of the boarding bay. As the 170X pulls in, ensure your payment method, be it Simply Go, a standard EasyLink, or a Nets FlashPay card, is ready for instant validation. A delay of 3 seconds at the card reader can cause a ripple effect, slowing down dozens of fellow travelers. We explore the psychological tension of the standing room only decision. Is it better to wait for the next bus or squeeze into the current one? The answer depends entirely on the current traffic data. As the bus departs Kranji, it surges toward the Woodlands checkpoint, the world's busiest land border crossing. This 3-kilometer stretch is where most plans fail. You must understand the lane hierarchy. Buses have a dedicated corridor, but congestion can still manifest during long weekends. Inside the bus, the atmosphere shifts from casual commuting to focused preparation. You are about to exit the Singaporean jurisdiction. Keep your belongings secure and your passport accessible but shielded. This segment of the journey is a lesson in patience and observation. Watch the digital signage and listen for the driver's cues. The transition from the bus to the immigration hall must be executed. Modern travel demands digital literacy. Before you set foot in the immigration hall, you must have conquered the MDAC, the Malaysia Digital Arrival Card. Failure to complete this online form 3 days prior can result in an immediate bottleneck at the manual counters. We delve into the integration of the MyICA mobile application and the automated clearance gates for Singaporeans and long-term pass holders. The efficiency of the biometric scanners is breathtaking, yet many travelers still fumble with their thumbprints or spectacles. Mastering these digital interfaces is the bridge between a 30-minute clearance and a 2-hour ordeal. We show you the exact screens and the common pitfalls that trap the unprepared traveler during the document verification phase. Once cleared by Singapore ICA, you enter the void, the physical causeway spanning the Straits of Johor. You must reboard a bus. This is a critical tactical moment. You do not have to wait for the exact same bus that brought you here. Any bus of the same service number, or even different services, depending on your ticket, can ferry you across the water. The view from the window reveals the infrastructure of 2 nations linked by steel and concrete. To your left, the massive water pipes that sustain Singapore. To your right, the shimmering skyline of Johor Bahru. This short transit is the psychological midpoint, where the reality of being in a new country begins to take hold. The bus ascends the ramp into the Sultan Iskandar building, commonly known as CIQ. This is a massive, modern complex that demands respect. Upon disembarking, the flow of humanity directs you toward Malaysian immigration. Here, the rules change slightly. You must ensure your passport is stamped or your digital record is updated correctly. The architecture here is designed for high-volume processing, but the sheer scale can be disorienting. We navigate the labyrinthine corridors, identifying the shortest paths to the automated gates and the specific locations of the customs scanners. Staying calm and following the signage is paramount. You have officially entered Malaysia, the first major hurdle of your journey to KSL. Exiting the CIIQ, you emerge into JB Central, the heartbeat of Johor Bahru's transportation network. This isn't just a station, it's a bustling marketplace and a nexus for trains, buses, and taxis. The transition from the clinical immigration environment to the vibrant energy of JB Central can be jarring. You need to find the escalator descending to the bus bays or the overhead bridge leading to the city center. We analyze the sensory overload of the food stalls and the currency exchange booths. Do not get distracted. Your target is the local bus terminal located on the ground floor. Understanding the layout of JB Central is essential for the penultimate phase of your journey to KSL City. From JB Central, the final push to KSL City Mall begins. You have two primary public transport options, the local S1 bus or a ride-hailing service like Grab. The S1 bus is the budget-conscious choice, weaving through the streets of Johor Bahru for just a few ringgit. However, timing is erratic. We examine the bus stop locations and the specific landmarks to watch for, like the distinctive New York Hotel. Alternatively, for those seeking speed, the Grab pickup points at JB Central are strategically located. We compare the costs and time savings of both methods. Whether you choose the communal experience of the bus or the privacy of a car, the destination is finally within your reach. Let us audit the economics of this expedition. By utilizing the Kranji MRT route and public buses, you have spent less than the price of a premium coffee to travel between nations. We compare this against the exorbitant rates of cross-border taxis or private hire cars, which can exceed $100. The savings represent more than just money. They represent the triumph of system knowledge over convenience. We also factor in the time cost. During off-peak hours, this entire journey can be completed in 60 minutes. We analyze these sweet spots in the weekly schedule when the causeway is most compliant. You are now an expert in the most cost-effective international transit route in Southeast Asia. You have arrived at KSL City Mall, a testament to your navigational prowess. Looking back at the journey from Kranji, you see more than just a bus ride. You see a complex logistical dance involving two governments, multiple transport operators, and thousands of variables. You have successfully navigated the North-South Line, the Woodlands Checkpoint, the Causeway, and the CIAQ complex. This guide has equipped you with the psychological and practical tools to repeat this journey with total confidence. The next time you stand at Kranji MRT, you won't be a confused tourist. You will be a master of the border. Enjoy the shopping, the food, and the satisfaction of a journey perfectly executed.